McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First throw for the backup now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He's going to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Come out throwing. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A big play, that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Let's go.
1st and 10, it's a gift to White. And he's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruled him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
Come on. Let's go.
Ward setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. New set of downs for him from the 46. The throw on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing it again on second down. That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going on his run for White. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers with a 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jarvis proudly there to make that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here, and this time cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. Drive starts with a carry by White. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll stick with the ground game. Maybe 2 yards. Xavier Ward's up to make the tackle. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Spears trying to straight ahead. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Ward setting the pass. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ward. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it, so that's going to bring up 4th down. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
1st down, ball at the 36. There's a toss to White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
They'll go play action. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
3rd down run from White. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down from the red zone. The screen pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Running on 2nd with White. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He's dropping back to throw. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Return coming from the 6. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and, most importantly, keeping that possession.
Spears running behind center. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll throw this one. Ward finds his man. It's Van Jefferson. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw here for Ward. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be second down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Again, Ward going to the air. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on. Hey.
Now Ward. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Left side, and it's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great pressure off left, and it's blocked.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
He'll take this at the 10. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Back to pass on first and 10. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Up the middle, here goes White. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing on third down. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Brought down before the return gets far.
The Titans take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Here we go. Steady.
Ward off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Go.
Defense throwing blitz here. Ward. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's an interception. Christian is in with the INT. Ball at the 33 for first down.
At their own 33-yard line.
Back on the ground. Here's White. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Back
Back to throw. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Pass play coming here. Complete. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, it's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and one. I can say this definitively, that is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback's steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Looking to the air here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
1-yard line.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The give now to White. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This 42 yards from the right half. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the fourth, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. To the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Next device.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. On the left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Brought in inside by Jefferson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the ground out left, incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Into the shotgun. It's Ward. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Trying this straight ahead. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running this one left. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, ball at the 36. Setting him on the dime. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Here's Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Come on.
A gift to Spears, running right. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd and just 2 to go. They run once more to Spears. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. This is Spears heading left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Rolling into enemy territory. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion. For yardage.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now. Ward setting the pass. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Still finding room past the 45. He takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. It's White on the give. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.